not all of the products that I'm going to be using are new. A lot of the products are new, so I'm going to be trying them for the first time on camera. I did not know what I wanted to do or what look I was going for. All I knew was that I wanted to do something green, and I just picked out all of my green and khaki looking eyeshadows and I came up with this look. So all of it was on the spot, nothing was decided. I tried some of the products. So it was really fun, but there's a storm outside. There's lightning and there's rain. It's so incredibly hot in Delhi right now. I have no fan on. I have these bright lights in front of me, so the rain is a big relief. But I'm extremely scared of lightning, by the way. So let's get started with the video. Please excuse the stormy sounds in the background. They're not there for the major part of the video. They started raining after I finished my entire makeup. Oh, which reminds me, I forgot to set my face. Let's set my face. So yeah, I'm going to move on to the tutorial, but before we do that, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any more fun videos like this. I'm going to leave all the links. Oh my god. It is a very easy step. Please click the red subscribe button down below. And you can also press the bell next to the red button, which makes sure that you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. So now that all that is done, let's move on to the tutorial. So as you can see, my skin is looking really dull and tired. I haven't slept in what feels like 4 days now. I'm gonna start by putting some Boroline as my eye cream like I usually do. It is really nice and moisturizing. If you have extremely oily skin, please stay far away from Boroline because it is very oily. Let's add some more moisture. I'm using the PAC Makeup Moisture Lotion, and I'm just gonna apply a small amount, not too much, onto my entire face. As you can see, the area around my lips is looking extremely beautiful and bruised because I used one of these stupid things. This is the full lips. I think it's called a full lip thing. What you're supposed to do is put it on your lips and you suck your lips, and then it gives like a pouty effect, which it does. I'm not gonna lie, it gives a really beautiful pouty effect, but then it bruises. It bruises around your mouth. So I think it's safe to say, do not try this at home. Now I'm going to prime my skin, and for that I'm going to use a new primer. This is by Faces. This is their Ultime Pro Perfecting Primer, and they want me to shake it well before I use it, so I'm going to shake it. I've never used this before, so this video is going to be like a first impressions kind of thing. So it looks like it has some sort of tint, and it feels like a more liquid version of Benefit Professional. It does fill in my pores. I do like it. Yeah, I can see that it has filled in my pores and made my T-zone a little bit more matte. I'm gonna use a corrector, especially around my bruises. This is just an orange corrector by Clinique, and also under my eyes because it feels like I haven't slept forever. Now I'm gonna move on to foundation, and I'm using the Faces Ultime Pro Second Skin Foundation. It looks really nice in the bottle. I haven't used it on the face yet, and I'm really excited to use it. It comes with this really nice dropper kind of packaging, and it costs around 1500 rupees. So I have high expectations from this. I expect it to look natural on the skin because it says Second Skin Foundation. So let's just apply this and see how it is. I'm just gonna drop it all over my face. To blend that out, I'm going to use my YBP Makeup Perfector. This is one of the best sponges that I have tried. I really love it. It's very bouncy and squishy, and it doesn't feel like it'll get torn up quickly. It is really high quality. I absolutely approve this sponge. Really nice. I've been obsessed with this for the past 2 or 3 weeks. I've only been using this and I really like it. So it looks like this foundation has sheer to medium coverage because I can still see my corrector underneath. But the finish of this foundation is really beautiful. It looks kind of matte but still not overly matte. It looks like a very natural matte finish. And even up close in the mirror, I cannot see this foundation on my skin. I think this is as natural as it gets when it comes to makeup, because makeup can never look invisible on the skin, but I think this is as natural as it can get. This is rightly called Second Skin Foundation because it does look like second skin. I'm just gonna apply another layer of this foundation because I want to see how it layers and if I can get more coverage. Okay, so you can definitely layer it up. It has disappeared into my skin and it still does not look like foundation. It still looks really nice and natural, and it's given me medium to almost full coverage now. I'm so impressed with this foundation. Faces has also launched a concealer. This is the Ultime Pro Concealer. I broke my cap, so I'm gonna have to use it like this. The quantity looks a little bit too small, but I still want to use it and see how it is. I'm gonna blend it out with my YPP sponge. Oh, it's blending really quickly. That took like no time at all. Okay, so it blends super quickly and it's kind of moisturizing. So if you don't have a lot of dark circles and you just want to cover something on your under eye, I feel like this is a great concealer for the under eyes because it's not too drying. It's a good concealer for every day, but I personally like a little bit more coverage, especially in my under eyes. So I'm going to go over that area again with my MAC Pro Longwear concealer, and I'm just going to pick up some concealer from the back of my hand and go under my eyes just for a little bit of extra coverage. Now to set all of this into place, I'm going to bake my face and I'm going to use the RCMA No Color Powder. I don't really have a new powder to try, so I'm just going to try this one. I'm first going to blend my creases with my sponge and then I'm going to bake. This is a PAC 002 brush. I'm also going to set my smile lines. For my nose contour, I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toast, and I'm only going to contour one side of my nose. I'm trying a new technique. I'm blending that out with a Jessup large fluff brush. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using my Chambor Silver Shadow Compact and the Jessup Tapered Face Brush. And I'm just going to set my face with that and also dust off the bake. Now for my eyebrows, I have a new product. I know, shocking, right? I have the Maybelline Fashion Brow Cream Pencil. This is a new product. I do want to try out something new for my eyebrows because I stick to the products that I like, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I still want to try new products. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Fashion Brow Cream Pencil, and this looks like it is in a brown shade. It also looks brown on my hands, so you can definitely create fine hair-like strokes with this. So if you're someone who likes a more natural brow, you'll really like it. It's not extremely creamy, that's nice. I don't like it when pencils are extremely creamy because then it's easy to mess up. It's much better to use short strokes when you're using pencils like this and don't apply too much pressure. A good way to not apply too much pressure is by holding the pencil from its end. If you hold it from here, you're going to apply a lot of pressure, whereas if you hold it from the back, you will apply a lot less pressure. Okay, so that is what the brows are looking like. It's definitely not too bad, but I feel like it's a little bit too natural for me. If that's a bad thing, I don't know. I personally like really well drawn brows, so I'm going to go over them with the powder. And I'm going to use my Sleek Eyebrow Kit in dark, but don't get me wrong, I really like how my eyebrows look. I think this is good for every day, or if you don't want extremely bold eyebrows. But I just like looking a little bit extra, you know, it's just personal preference. For my eyes, I'm going to be using the Deborah Milano Secrets of the Smoky Eye palette. This is in the shade green, I believe, and it has some beautiful khaki shades. So I'm going to take my MAC 217 and I'm going to start with this green shade. By the way, Faces also has a new eyeshadow palette out. This is the Faces Ultime Pro eyeshadow palette, and they have two shades, I think. The pigmentation on these shadows is absolutely amazing. I've swatched them on my fingers before. I haven't used them on my eyes, but you can see the pigmentation is absolutely fantastic, especially on the shimmers. The shimmers just feel so buttery and so soft. This really beautiful transition warm brown shade is a matte shade, and that also feels really nice and soft. I think this is going to be my favorite eyeshadow palette out of all of the affordable palettes that are available. I'm going to take this matte brown shade and I'm gonna add that into the crease for some depth. As you can see, there is a little bit of fallout, but nothing that can't be dusted away quickly with the duo fiber brush. Just keep layering it until you're happy with the intensity. I'm still just building a transition in my crease. I'm gonna blend all that with my MAC 224. I want some more depth. I'm gonna take this shade, this second last shade, and then I'm gonna add that into my crease and in my outer corner. Okay, now I'm gonna blend that with my MAC 224. I know it looks like a bruise right now, but I have hopes that this will come together. This is the first impressions. I've never done this look before, so it can go either way. But yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna come together. I'm gonna take the Revlon Photoready Eye Art. This is a glitter on one end and a liquid eyeshadow on the other end. Now I have used the glitter before, but I've never used the liquid eyeshadow because I'm always so scared of smudging it. Oh, okay, let's do this. I'm gonna use the liquid eyeshadow. I think I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand and apply it with a brush because I don't feel safe going with this straight on my eye. So I'm gonna take my MAC 239 and I'm gonna apply that on my eyes. Oh, that is a beautiful shade of green. Pretty. I like how it looks. I'm gonna top that off with the PAC Pure Pigmented Eyeshadow in 56. It's a beautiful khaki color as well. And I feel like I need to apply some sort of powder because this is a cream. So I need to set it. Ooh, that has turned into such a beautiful khaki color. Okay, I'm kind of excited now. I'm gonna line my eyes with the Sugar Heavy Duty Kajal in the shade Back to Black. I'm gonna draw a wing with the Sugar I Told You So waterproof eyeliner. This is my favorite eyeliner of all time. So I'm gonna quickly draw a wing. Now for the glitter, I'm gonna be using the Revlon Color Stay Eye Art, and I'm taking the glitter side now and just applying the glitter all over my lid. Oh my god, this is so satisfying. Applying glitter on anything is super satisfying. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes now and apply a new mascara. This is the Falsies Push Up Drama Mascara. I've seen this everywhere but I haven't used it. So I recently got my hands on it and I'm gonna try what this does to my lashes. It is nice, it is not too bad, it is very black. I think I do prefer my regular falsies over this, but it's hard to say because I prefer my mascaras 1 or 2 weeks after they've been opened because then they get a little bit dry. This formula is really wet, so when you put them on, as soon as you open them, they are going to be really wet. About 1 or 2 weeks later is when you get to see the true result of the mascara. If you have beautiful lashes naturally, this will give them a really nice, defined, jet black kind of look. But if you're looking for volume and length, I suggest mixing Maybelline the Falsies and Maybelline Colossal. Now I'm going to apply some falsies. This is a pack of 5 false lashes from Amazon. I'm just going to pop them on and come back. Okay, I'm going to move on to my lower lash line now, and for that I'm going to be using the PAC Pure Pigmented Eyeshadow in 56, the one we used on the top lash line, and I'm just going to line my lower lash line with that. And I'm going to make sure I come from the inner corner to the middle portion of my eye because I want to fill the outer corner with a dark shade. For my outer corner, I'm going to go back to this second last shade. I'm going to line my waterline with the Maybelline Gel Liner. This is the Lasting Drama Gel Pencil in the shade Brown. I'm gonna go back to the glitter and apply that in the inner corner, coming out a little. I'm gonna go back to this dark shade and just clear that up a little bit. And now I'm gonna apply the same mascara on my lower lashes. Let's move on to bronzer now. I have two of the new Faces Ultime Pro face palettes. They come in two shades. This one is in the shade Glow. It has a nice corally kind of blush. And this one is in the shade, what shade is this? Fresh. So here's what both of them look like. This one is in the shade Glow. This one is in the shade Fresh. My mom has been using this one. I haven't used it and I don't know what this is like, but my mom has been using this one. So I'm gonna pick up the bronzer. I have the Faces bronzer that comes as a bronzer by itself, which is nice. It has a little bit of a sheen. It is not completely flat. So I think this is gonna be something similar. And I'm just gonna start bronzing up, contouring my cheeks. It has a very strong smell. Most of the Faces face products have a very strong scent. I'm just using this to bronze up my face. I'm not being too precise and contouring it. It has a little bit of a sheen. It's not totally matte and it's not like a highlighter at all. It's not glowy at all. It looks matte, but if you look really up close, it has a little bit of a sheen. No shimmer particles though. But now that I've bronzed my face, it doesn't look glowy at all. So yeah, this bronzer is pretty much matte and I do like it. It's very warm. Now I'm going to take my Bahama Mama bronzer, which looks like this. I have a huge dent in the middle of it. And I'm going to use that to contour. Okay, I want to clean up my contour now, so I'm taking this Morphe G30 brush and I'm going to bake under my contour so it cleans it up a little bit and I have a sharper line. I'm going to go to the same palette and pick up the blush in the center and apply that onto my cheeks. Ooh, I like the blush. It's a really nice, natural, everyday blush. The color of the blush is so nice and natural. It would go with pretty much all of your lipstick shades and all of your looks. I'm going to use the same highlighter that comes in this palette because I want to see how all three of these products work. What do you guys think? I think that's pretty decent. It's not like a blinding glow, but not everyone wants blinding glow because I do see some of your comments where people are saying that, oh, you apply too much highlight, you look oily, you look this and that. So if you're one of those people who likes a subtle highlight, you'll absolutely love this palette. So yeah, I think this is a good palette for every day. The highlight is not extremely shimmery, it's not blinding, and it doesn't even have any chunky glitter. It's just a nice glow and sheen all over. So I'm gonna apply it a little bit all over the face since it is not like a blinding glow. I just want to glow all over, especially on the arches of my eyebrow. I'd really like having some glow there. Just gonna soften that with my powder brush. Now for my blinding glow, I'm going to use the PAC Baked Highlighter. I absolutely love all of them. They are so beautiful and they give such a beautiful, bright, in-your-face blinding glow. Someone left a comment under my video saying that this is a little bit too powdery, which it is. I'm not going to deny. Once you put your brush in it, you'll see that there's a lot of fallout. But I don't mind that because to me, this is not a con. Because when products have a little bit of a fallout, If they are pigmented, if they're the right amount of pigmented, it just means that it'll blend better. Just keep that in mind. If a product has fallout or if it has kickback, it doesn't make it a bad product. If it is pigmented and if it still gives you the look, then that is what matters. I'm also going to apply that in my inner corners. Oh my god, I forgot to set my nose contour. Let's go back to my nose contour. I'm going to take this bronzer, the Bahama Mama bronzer, and just set my nose contour. I'm gonna mix this shade and this shade. You can just choose any bone colored or skin colored eyeshadow, but since I have this at hand, I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna apply that under my eyebrow. This will also help clean any messy eyeshadow. Now I'm gonna highlight under my brow bone. Finally, onto lips, I'm gonna apply the Body Shop's Strawberry Lip Balm. I'm lining my lips with the NYX lip liner in Natural. I'm gonna apply the PAC Retro Matte Gloss in 08 over it. I absolutely love this warm orangey brown color. It's such a unique shade. This is my favorite shade from this entire collection, and I have made a lip swatch video on all of these, so you can go and check it out. I'm going to leave a link somewhere here. Just to lighten that a little bit, I'm going to use my trusty Inglot lipstick in 413. I use this whenever I want to lighten other lipsticks. So yeah, I'm going to apply this just on top of that. I love the PAC Retro Matte Gloss on its own, but I just felt like it was a little bit too dark for this look. This looks absolutely perfect to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first impression slash tutorial and found it helpful and learned something new. That's why I create these videos, because I really like it when you guys learn something from my videos. And I hope you've subscribed to my channel already and you've also clicked the little bell next to the subscribe button. Please share this video with your friends and family. Let's grow together. All my social media links are going to be in the description box below. I post my fashion, my blog posts, makeup details, Insta stories, all sorts of interesting things on social media, so please make sure you follow me on there. Everything is going to be mentioned in the description box below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful and you enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below telling me what you thought of this look. Green is something I personally never do. I wear neutrals, I stick to neutrals, but I wanted to do something different other than warm toned neutrals, you know. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to see you very soon in my next one. Bye bye.